Okay, so this mystery's come about where some journalists, I think it was People magazine, they came up with this investigative report that Jessica Mulroney, Meghan Markle's friend, is registering this domain called Global Sussex Charities, or no, Sussex Global Charities. That's right, and she's denying it. So let's have a look. Jessica Mulroney and Meghan are denying it. So here we go. Here's the headline. Meghan Markle's friend Jessica Mulroney denies registering Sussex Global Charities website. And, I've got a website myself, so I sort of know my way around this sort of thing. So I looked up on the... And she also was defending it, actually. I'll just show you this quickly, because this will come in next. Let's zoom in. On the Shoebox Project, this will become clear if you don't know what the Shoebox Project is. That's one of it's Jessica Mulroney's charitable organisation at Shoebox Canada, and so it says confirming officially that the Shoebox Project Foundation is not and never has been associated with the Shoebox Project for Women. And Jessica's saying if certain investigative journalists were to do their jobs, perhaps they would see that Shoebox Project Foundation is owned by Mr. Roy in North Carolina and has no affiliations or ties to our charity, the Shoebox Project. Happy Sunday. And that got me thinking, I might have a bit of a dig around here, because where are they getting all this information from? So it's not too hard. So first I started with who is. So you got the who is. That just shows you domain names. You can basically see if a domain name's already been registered. So here we go. Who is lookup? You got SussexGlobalCharities.com is already registered. It says it's on the GoDaddy server, etc., etc., etc. Didn't really tell me anything about this guy, Mr. Roy. So Mr. Roy was a bit of a mystery, and I thought, hang on a minute, we'll look at the ICANN lookup. So if you don't know what ICANN is, it's the international company for I think it's the administration of naming, and actually I think I've looked it up here. Where are we? Because I wasn't too sure what exactly the Internet Corporation for assigning names and numbers. So yeah, basically they give you the domain names and assign like your unique IP address. Alright, so don't want to get too technical here, because there might not be too many technical people here. So right, so let's look up. So in the ICANN lookup, then we're getting somewhere. ICANN lookup. So that's lookup.icann.org. I think it's. Here we go. And we found out that the registrant of Sussex Global Charities. We'll zoom in on this. There we go. It's not covering anything. Good. It was created on the 19th of February 2020, so about a week ago. Expires in 1 year's time, as they all do, and you got to pay your money and keep it. Organisation, Shoebox Project Foundation, and this is where they got the link to Jessica Mulroney, because she's the Shoebox Project. Mailing address, North Carolina, United States, etc., etc., North Carolina. That's just normal stuff there. Right, so I thought, hang on. Yeah, still no Ty Roy here. What's this Mr. Roy's name? So I went to the Shoebox Project and confirmed that, yeah, that's definitely Jessica Mulroney there. She's got a charity. Then I looked up in the state of North Carolina, the Shoebox Foundation. So this is the actual company. So basically I just looked up the company. I just looked up Shoebox Project Foundation company registration, North Carolina. So I came here. Shoebox Project Foundation. Right, so if you click on this image here, this PDF comes up. I'm not too sure whether I might have to change my preview window. Yeah, it's definitely not coming up there, so that's right. I will add a preview window here. Window capture. Preview window, sorry guys. Should have thought of this ahead. That's right. We'll add a preview window, and we will grab that PDF that I just had. So what's it? Just slipping on preview here, and here's the PDF, and hopefully you can see it. It's covering me there. That's okay. I can move it across. Should be able to read that, everyone. I can probably zoom in a little bit on this. Let's just zoom it in. Ah, no, it's not going to do it. It's gone over. Okay, so if you can't read it, I can read it for you. So this is all public knowledge. It's from the North Carolina Secretary of State. It shows that the name of the initial registered agent is Ty Roy. He's from North Carolina. Some important bit really is just the date here, 26th of February 2010. And the most important bit, which leads me to the next mystery, is, it says signature of incorporator, Ty Roy, and type of print on incorporator's name and title, if any, Ty Roy, trustee. Trustee. He is not the owner, he's a trustee. So people don't know what a trustee is. So this is like companies for people who don't know too much about companies. So where are we? Where is the... I had the definition of trustee here as well for people. What is a trustee? Get rid of this preview window. Down on trustee. What is a trustee? There we go. Trustee is a personal firm that holds and administers property or assets for the benefit of a third party. So this leads me to think that maybe Miss Mulroney is doing a bit of tax evasion, because maybe charities are not, maybe they're not tax-free in Canada. Are they tax-free in Canada? Let's just do a quick Google search here. Because why? Because this just doesn't make sense. It's really just a trustee. That's who this guy is. He doesn't own, because it said in Jessica's, let's go here, is that her Twitter? She said quite emphatically that it is owned by Mr. Roy. It is not owned by Mr. Roy. He's just a trustee. Owned by a Mr. Roy in North Carolina and has no affiliations or ties to our charity, the Shoebox Project. So what's going on here? Is she registering a, getting someone to register a charity? Because it's just too much of a coincidence, because that is a charitable foundation as well. The Shoebox Foundation in, I've got so many tabs open here. So you see here, search results from North Carolina. It's a non-profit corporation, currently active. 29th of March 2010 it was formed. What a coincidence that it's the same name. And you Google search the Shoebox Project Foundation, they don't do anything. It's like it's almost like how they create companies in the Bahamas and so forth to for tax avoidance. Not saying that Jessica Mulroney is doing any tax avoidance here, but I'm going to investigate what is going on here. Let's see if there is any... My gut's saying that the tax rate... let's put tax rate charities USA. I know in Australia, if you're a religious group or a tax rate, here we go. Tax rate, this USA, Charity Navigator. How large are income tax incentives for charitable organisations? Yeah, there's no harm in this if it's, unless she's taken a bit off the top. There's no harm in minimising your tax, so more of the money goes towards the actual beneficiary of the charity compared to the government. It's like the government's given a bit of a donation to the individual income tax deduction for charitable giving. Oh, that's just for charitable giving. I'm thinking of organisation. Someone in the US and Canada would know this. Let's probably back up there. Just up the top here it says tax rate 10, 12, 22, 24, 35, blah, blah, blah. What is that? If not, stick with standards, deduction, read article, tax benefits of giving. No, that's giving. Are they tax free? Charitable donations tax deductible. They usually are all over the world. I want to do tax rate for non-profit, maybe non-profit companies. Well, it's a non-profit. It's probably. I'm just trying to figure out why this guy Ty Roy has registered a company. I think he's actually registered his non-profit company before Jessica Mulroney. Because I actually looked up the Shoebox project under Canada business lookups and it doesn't exist. So maybe I did something wrong there, but I don't know. It's from what I could see. I'll just do it again. Let's look up Canadian companies. Oh, come on. Canadian companies. Look up. I like doing these things, don't I? I should have been a private investigator. I like looking up things. This is what I came up with. That's definitely Canada.ca. Probably can't see that because my big head's in the way. So directories of Canadian companies. No, thank you. Let's look up. Search Canada.ca. Directory of So Canada's business directories. Have they got one for? Let's see if we can think of a charity that would be in Canada, like World Vision, maybe. Let's look up World Vision. They're a very well-known charity. No, not in there. What is a good? Let's put top Canadian charities. Top Canadian. See, gosh, just I'm so sick of this. I want it to. Do not load up Apple every time. Jeez. Okay, let's look this up. Top Canadian. Okay, Victoria Hospice Society. Let's look up that under the business. Victoria Hospice Society. All locations, active businesses. 0 results. So I'm thinking, there's something wrong with this Canada's business registries, or maybe it does not look up charities. Let's look up charity register Canada. This might get us somewhere. Hope you're enjoying this list of charities. Here we go. List of charities. List of charities has moved. Oh, well done, Canada. You're so efficient. It has not been updated in these domain name servers. Alright. Come on, load up. Thought Canada had good internet. Come on, let's go. Let's go. People are watching here. We need to hurry up, Canada. Come on. Ah, dear, let's reload. Here we go. Charity name. Victoria Hospice. That's what we're going to look up. Just to make sure it works. Does it come up? Are we getting anywhere here? You see what I'm getting at? I'm just trying to work out whether the Shoebox Project Foundation in North Carolina has got anything to do, or could have anything to do with. Jeepers, they got like people running around in ones and zeros in Canada, because it is loading very, very slowly. Deary me. Wonder where Canada is on the internet speed of the world, because that's just ridiculous. That is just so slow. Okay, I'll just reload it again. No. Ah, well. This is not going as planned. That's right. We'll see. Come on, guys. Well, let's just do Google instead. We'll put Victoria. I should just cut and paste, shouldn't I? Let's have a look here. Cut and paste here. Come on, pick it up. That's probably pushing my computer. It's gonna lag on the video. All right, let's do this then. Society charity registration. See if it's registered anywhere. That's what I'm trying to find out. All right, here we go. Charity Intelligence.Canada. There we go. That could be a better place to look for it. If it actually loads up. Come on. There we go. Alright. Charity name or keywords. So that's coming up. Let's look up the Shoebox Project. Zero where sorry doesn't exist. So it doesn't look like Miss Mulroney is. Let's just put shoebox just to make sure. Put shoebox instead before I jump to conclusions. No keywords with shoebox, so she's got this big charity, but it's not registered in Canada. And I think that's going to be my conclusion. Not implying anything, but it looks like there's a trustee in North Carolina and registered as the Shoebox Project Foundation, which is a trustee for her charity in Canada. Very interesting, isn't it? See why I looked up this thing? Because I found it very interesting myself. Something just didn't ring true. Let's see, is there anything else we can look up here? See, I looked up the Shoebox Project Foundation. Actually, I'll move my big head so you can see. Shoebox Project Foundation, North Carolina. So you got this one here, this Shoebox Project for Shelters. Shoebox Project USA. But that's just a subsidiary of Jessica's charity. It's got who are we, and it comes up with a photo of Jessica again. See what I'm getting at? There is no mention of the Shoebox Project Foundation as a separate entity, which Jessica is claiming that it's no affiliation, it's a separate entity. And why would somebody? Because you got to keep updating these domain names every year, right? Why would somebody not do anything with their domain name for 10 years? That's basically what Jessica's going to try and get us to believe, that this guy Ty Roy in North Carolina has done nothing with his domain name for 10 years. Just keep paying the fees. Just keep paying the fees. Like there's no mention of it. If anyone can find a mention of the Shoebox Project Foundation from North Carolina, please show me in the comments, because I'm not finding it anywhere. I'm just not finding it. So I'd say it's for tax purposes. She's probably not doing anything wrong though. I don't know the law. Is she doing anything wrong? If she's having a trustee in here we go, Elle magazine. What are they saying about it? Meghan Markle's friend Jessica Mulroney breaks silence on rumour she registered Sussex charity website. Well, she probably didn't. Roy did. Roy's the trustee. So she's probably correct, isn't she, in a roundabout way? Roy did it, but Roy is the person behind your company. because that's what trustees do. So yeah, it's a circular argument, isn't it? So I don't know if I'm onto something here or what, but I don't know what's going on. It's interesting though. I like looking up these things. Because just the fact, what got me interested was the fact that she knew this guy, Mr. Roy. Like, so I just saw it in an article. And I thought, well, where these guys that did the article get it from? Like, the other thing is, where they, like, just out of the blue, I guess, they might have just searched for domain names with Sussex in it. I went through all the different ones. It's probably how they did it. And just came up with this one. It was with the Shoebox project. Probably went through every iteration of domain names with Sussex on it. That's probably what they did. So, Jessica and Meghan. I'm going to leave it there because I don't know what's going on with you guys. Do not know what's going on. Something's up. Something just doesn't make sense. I'm sure there's somebody that knows, and you'll put it in the comments and they'll say, oh, cool, that makes sense. But at the moment, nothing makes sense. Bugger off these ads. I should report the ad. Alright, so same thing. She's saying the same thing here. When did the Shoebox Foundation... We'll do one last search. I want to know when Jessica Mulroney's the Shoebox project. So March 2010 for the Shoebox Foundation. The Shoebox project creation date. Nah, I spelled it wrong. That's right. 2011. See what I mean? It just doesn't make sense. Yeah, I've got to move my head there. Move me over there. 2011, which is what I thought. I thought I heard that somewhere, that she founded a charity in 2011. Jessica Brownstein and Caroline, well, she was Jessica, that was her maiden name. Was it Jessica Brownstein? No, let's click on this. Let's see what's going on. Charity. Is that a Wikipedia? Shoebox Project for Shoulders. About the Shoebox Project. Anyway, it's 2011. And as you saw in that other document, February 2010, it was signed. It's just too coincidental, isn't it? That non-profit company was registered in 2010 with exactly the same name as what Jessica used. Maybe she stole the name. I don't know. Why would he be renewing it? She give him the money for the domain name? It's not much. It's only like $100 a year or something. Or probably less. Can't remember how much I pay. It's about 20 maybe. But yeah, don't know what's going on. Don't know. We'll leave it there, because it's just interesting. It is an interesting little experiment. I like researching these things, as you know. I usually come up with some little interesting facts that nobody else has come up with. Jessica Brownstein. And it was her maiden name, obviously. Here we go. Spouse Ben Mulroney. Yep, there you go. Born 1980, blah blah blah, etc. etc. Alright, so there's Jessica. Okay, I'll leave it there, guys. We will leave it there, and I'll listen to the comments below, see what's going on. What do you guys think? I don't know. Don't know what's going on. Something's going on. It just doesn't make sense to me. Why someone with exactly the same company name almost. One's called the Foundation, one's called the Project. Shoebox. Well, it's called the Shoebox Project and the Shoebox Project Foundation. Foundation's got a trustee, which means it's a third party. I believe Jessica Mulroney's company, the Shoebox Project, is the third party. But who knows? Who knows? I don't know how these things are registered. I know how they're done in Australia, but I don't know how they're done overseas, so I'd have to research some more, which I might do. We'll see. We'll see what comes out of this. Alright guys, we'll see you later, and stay tuned. I want to try and get away from all these Meghan Markle silly videos and get back to my cycling, all sorts of things. I've got lots of ideas for videos, but I keep getting sidetracked by this drama. Okay guys, cheers.